Let me tell you something many people learn too late in relationships. A woman's royalty is tested when her man has nothing. And a man's royalty is tested when his woman gives him everything. At first, these words may sound simple. But if you truly understand them, you will realize they explain why some relationships grow stronger over time, while others quietly fall apart. Because love is very easy when life is comfortable. It is easy to smile when the money is flowing. It is easy to stay when everything looks perfect. It is easy to promise forever when there are no problems to face. But real love, real loyalty, real character is revealed when things are not easy. Let's start with the first truth. A woman's royalty is tested when her man has nothing. Imagine a man who is trying to build his life. He has dreams, but those dreams have not yet become reality. His bank account is small. His opportunities are still developing. Sometimes he fails. Sometimes he doubts himself. Now, in that moment, the woman beside him becomes very important, because she has two choices. She can see the struggle, or she can see the potential. A woman of royalty understands something many people forget. She understands that success is often built slowly. Great men were not born with crowns on their heads. Many of them once faced rejection, embarrassment, and long seasons where nothing seemed to work. During those moments, a supportive woman becomes a powerful force. She encourages him when the world criticizes him. She reminds him of his strength when he begins to doubt himself. She respects him even when his pockets are empty. And that kind of loyalty is rare. Because many people love success, but very few people love the journey that creates success. The journey includes sleepless nights, uncertainty, small steps, and sometimes painful setbacks. But a royal woman understands something deeper than temporary comfort. She understands that today's struggle does not always define tomorrow's outcome. She does not measure her man's value only by what he currently owns. She measures him by his effort, his character, and his determination. When a woman believes in a man during his lowest moments, she gives him something powerful, confidence. And confidence can change a man's entire future. Now let's talk about the second truth. A man's royalty is tested when his woman gives him everything. This test can be even more difficult. Because when someone truly loves you, something very dangerous can happen. You may begin to take that love for granted. Imagine a woman who truly supports a man. She respects him. She stands beside him during hard times. She gives him her loyalty, her patience, her trust, and her heart. Now the question becomes, what kind of man will he become when he receives that kind of love? Will he protect it, or will he abuse it? Because when a woman gives everything, she becomes vulnerable. She is trusting you with her emotions, her dreams, and sometimes even the best years of her life. A royal man understands that this trust is sacred. He does not cheat simply because opportunities appear. He does not manipulate her emotions because he knows she loves him deeply. He does not disrespect the woman who believed in him. Instead, he becomes even more responsible. He becomes more protective. He becomes more grateful. Because he understands that loyalty like that is not easy to find. Unfortunately, many people fail this test. Some men forget the woman who stood beside them during difficult times. They become arrogant when success arrives. They chase excitement and temporary attention. They forget the love that helped them become who they are. But a true king never forgets the queen who helped him build the kingdom. He remembers the sacrifices. He remembers the patience. He remembers the moments when she stood beside him even when the future looked uncertain. And because he remembers, he respects her even more. The truth is, relationships are not destroyed only by problems. Sometimes they are destroyed by success. Because success can change people. It can reveal hidden arrogance. It can create temptation. It can make people forget the loyalty they once needed. But true royalty in relationships means staying grounded. It means remembering where you started. It means honoring the person who believed in you before the world started clapping for you. Think about it this way. Anyone can stay during the celebration, but not everyone stays during the construction. And anyone can accept love, but not everyone knows how to respect it. That is why these two tests are so important. A woman proves her royalty when she supports a man who is still building his life. A man proves his royalty when he protects the heart of the woman who gives him everything. When both people pass these tests, something beautiful happens. Trust grows, respect grows, and their love becomes stronger with time, because they are not just lovers. They are partners. Partners in struggle, partners in growth, partners in building a life together. Years later, people will look at them and ask the same question. How did they last so long? How did they survive so many challenges? The answer is simple. They passed the test that destroys most relationships. The test of struggle and the test of loyalty. Because in the end, true royalty in love has nothing to do with money, beauty, or status. True royalty is character. It is loyalty when leaving would be easier. It is respect when temptation appears. It is gratitude for the person who stood beside you when life was uncertain. So remember this simple truth. A woman's royalty is tested when her man has nothing, and a man's royalty is tested when his woman gives him everything. If both people pass these tests, they do not just have a relationship. They build a love story that lasts a lifetime.